Good morning. It is February 14th. Ooh, happy Valentine's Day. The temperature outside right now is minus 20 degrees Celsius. With the wind chill, it's minus 35 Celsius. That's a range from minus 4 Fahrenheit to minus 31 Fahrenheit. So on the bus today, shockingly, even in this weather, I've been here for a couple of hours and I've had the heat going and we're finally getting into some nicer temperatures inside here. But I brought some 6-inch R20 insulation that I'm going to throw up into that cavity over there and in front of the windows, because this just isn't doing anything. But what I've been doing while I've been here is back here. I put a little bit of insulation in that panel there and that panel there, and then I put the plywood over top. I still want to be able to access those panels because eventually I want to switch out the backup lights and the parking lights and the other lights. I put a little bit of insulation here because, well, it's just a nice cold draft coming in. But I'm working on the bed area right now. I have 2 pieces of lumber cut to length. I have these studs, if you want to call them that, because I'm going to build a small little wall right here. Then I'm going to put this piece of plywood on the wall, well, my built wall, and then I'm going to stand it up into place, and that's going to be one side of my bed. It'll make sense when you see what I'm doing. So let's get you set up somewhere. Maybe if I clean off in the water tank a little bit. But hang tight, we'll get you set up and see you shortly. How's my battery already dead? Jeez. Well, hopefully you can see what I'm doing. Oh, this is so awkward. phase 1 done. Now the purpose for doing this is so I can get the water tank in place and strap it down, because I don't want to worry about this ever again. So I need, my straps are somewhere else. Of course they are. They're right there. Ugh. I'm going to be using this for my straps. So I have to figure out where center is on this and center is on the tank. Then I have to figure out where the, what are they called? The strap tie down grooves. So this way I can put my straps in the proper spot. Oh, tape measure. What do we got for time? 17 minutes. Okay, so if I'm not mistaken, this thing was 48 inches wide. Yeah, thereabouts. Okay, I have to pause you for a few minutes since you're sitting on the water tank. Then I'll shuffle you back, get the tank in place, and we'll keep going on this. Be right back. Okay, that's in place. Oh, the tank's in place. Not finished yet. Now that it's securely strapped in place, I wonder if I have enough hose to get that back here. Give me a minute and I'll get this fixed up and then we'll continue working. Be right back. Well, I fixed my plumbing so it goes up right next to the tank now. Now I have to figure out something about my bed area. Because over here, I want it so I can lift this end up so I can access the storage area. Same thing for this front area and this side. So I have to figure out how I'm going to frame that bed. But another thing of concern, I'm not sure how much longer I'm going to be here today. Because it is getting nasty out there. Let me just shut off the furnace here for a second. Like that. Oh, you can't hear it as much. Let's get outside. There you go. Whoa, whiteout conditions. You can't see anything like that. Whoa, that was a little too much. I can't get you to focus on anything here. Let's get you back to a normal color. No, you can't even see the neighbor's house. How do I adjust this? There we go. There we go. There we go. Not sure how well you can see this blowing snow, and here it's cold out. But right now we have 60 to 70 kilometer winds, which is quite drastic. That's around 40 miles an hour. I'll figure that out. Oh, gotta adjust this again. There we go. So yeah, that'll make a fun drive home. So I'm not sure how much longer I'm going to be sticking around. But I do want to finish off this back area. But first I'm going to put the furnace back on. I would really like to finish off this back area, figure out how I'm going to do it. It's around 12 o'clock right now, so I'm going to take a lunch, figure out what I'm doing, and then be right back. See you shortly. Well, I am going to call it a day. The wind is getting stronger and stronger. It's going to be a hectic drive home. I really don't want to deal with that right now. Plus, I also have to go to the store and pick up some more material. I need some plywood, some more 1x4s, some 2x4s, stuff to frame this out with. So, until next time, have a good one. Good morning. It is February 21st. Temperature outside is minus 8 degrees Celsius, which is 17 Fahrenheit. Inside the bus, it is, what are you? 10 degrees Celsius. And, nope, not that one. Not that one. There we go. 15 Fahrenheit. So today on the bus, we're going to continue working back here. I'm going to finish off the bedroom area. I have quite a bit of lumber to chop up. I did some measurements and some drawings and stuff, and I finally figured out what I'm doing back here. So I'm going to clean this up a little bit. Then I'll chop up the lumber, I'll get the bus all warmed up, and then I'll bring you back. So yeah, hang tight and see you shortly. Be right back. It's taken me about 3 hours to clean up the mess and to cut up all the lumber I need for the bedroom. So, over on this side, this 2x2 is going right against the wall. It's going to have 2x2 studs coming up and then a 2x4 on top. This is going to be a 2x2 wall as well, with 2x2 studs and then a 2x3 on top of that. The reason for the 2x4 on this side and 2x3 on this side is because I'm going to have a door that does this. So I want to make sure that my plywood sits on this nicely, and then when I put the 1x4 strips going over top of the water tank, they'll sit properly. You can see I have my wall lines chalked out here. This one as well. And I'm doing the same thing on this side. 2x2 wall with 2x4, 2x2 with 2x3 on top. And again, the same thing, a door that opens this way. Back here, I have, this is a 2x3 wall with a 2x4 sitting on top. I'm beefing this one up more because that's almost center of the bed. It's pretty close to center of the bed. So I want to make sure it's structurally sound. So I'm going to have a wall there. Then back over here, whoa, balance. There's going to be another 2x2 wall sitting right on here. So I can have another door for storage this way. So that's the plan. All my studs, I use the pocket hole tool, and I put some holes in the bottom, so this way when I go to screw them in place, I can do it that much quicker. So let's see if I can get you set up over here. I'm not sure how much you'll be able to see of this because it's a small little space and I gotta fit in there. I'm thinking this won't work for you. What if I was to put you more over here looking this way? Then you don't see me building the other wall. Oh well, let's just get to it. Apparently I did some bad math. Right, so I went and cut a longer piece of 2x2 there. So I went and cut a longer piece of 2x2 for that corner. And now if I could find my drill, that'd be great. Here it is. I'm going to have another problem shortly. You'll see when I build this other wall. What I actually could have done is just put the 2x2 right in here, and I wouldn't have to worry about this piece because I have a 2x4 going right here. Okay, we'll get you to the other side and we'll continue on there. Just a sec. So I had to swap out your battery as well, so good thing I paused where I did. Now I'm going to continue working on this wall, get that all studded up, then I'll work on the 2 walls inside there. Well, it's now lunchtime, so I'm just going to take a little break, have something to eat, and we'll be back to finish this off. See you shortly. Well, I think this is the weirdest angle I've ever had you on. So we're going to build this wall here. Then we'll put on the doors, I guess you'll call them, for the storage units. Storage bays. Whatever. Okay. So with this setup the way it is now, I have this here for wall support. It's amazingly sturdy now. So I guess I'll set you up on the tank here looking that way. I can work on that one, switch you around, work on that one, maybe flip you around and you can see me working on this one. So hang tight, let me get this cleaned up and I'll get you in place. So apparently I didn't have the audio on when I was talking. Didn't miss much really, I just mentioned what I had. But 3-foot hinge, piece of plywood, just have to put some screws in. Hopefully it works. Now for that one. No, not for that one. I have to put these guys in place first. Be right back. These 1x4s I'm just going to screw into place. They don't have to be removed or anything. Well, they will be shortly because I'm going to have to drill a hole in this corner so I can get some fittings and everything down there for plumbing. I have to drill a hole in the top corner of that side so I can get fittings for plumbing in that side. But for now, I can't put these in place. Okay. In between here, I'm going to have to put little spacers because I want the hinge to sit fully on the 1x4s. I don't want any spaces in between. So I'm going to have to cut up, I guess a 1x2 will do. Then I can put this piece in place. Oh, I see a boo-boo I did. Did I do a boo-boo? There might be a boo-boo. No, there's no boo-boo. Okay. I was thinking something. It should be all fine. So I'll set you up over there, and we'll keep going. Hang tight. So I put the little spacers in between these. I pre-drilled a little hole with the pocket hole drill bit so I could countersink some screws. I put one in and it broke. A piece of wood, so it's like, that was useless. So now, we'll put the last hinge in place. Perfect. Just one more thing to do. I have to cut a corner in my piece of plywood here because I have some wires running through, and then I can put this piece on the face. So give me a few minutes to cut that, and actually I'll just screw it in place. There's no way you could see me do this, so I'll come back shortly. So the bed is done. This is what it looks like. I know there's a really big gap over here, but that's nothing to worry about since right here there's going to be a closet. So that's what a queen size bed looks like. Well, it's a little longer. I have it the full 84. A queen size bed is 74, I think. Something like that. And this way, I put it 62 because this way I can tuck in sheets and blankets and stuff. So yeah, that's this project done. I might do the plumbing next time, or I might do some other stuff over here. Because I can still do the kitchen sink now. I can do the kitchen faucet. I can do the bathroom sink and faucet. Things to think about. So that's it for now. Until next time, have a good one.